Hello and welcome to another The Hard Way Irvins video. This video is going to be of us changing our headlights on our 1995 Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. These headlights are sealed beam, so we do have to remove the entire grille to get to them, and that was quite an ordeal. We had watched a YouTube video prior to doing this, but it didn't explain how to remove these tabs very well, so this is going to be a bit of a trial and error. It took us over an hour to get this done, which we thought was way too long, but you'll see our frustration in trying to get these tabs off, and then our realization of how they work, and then more frustration because of the way the truck's put together. Just for reference, there are 6 of these clips on the top side of the grille, and then there are 4 underneath the grille. You do have to remove the side headlights with the blinkers to get to the grille and to get everything off, so that is the first step. This is us coming to the realization that you have to push in that little black tab in there, and then you pull out and it releases. It's like a plastic spring. Now this truck is almost 30 years old, so you do have to be careful with it. But the top portion of the grille was pretty easy. The underside or the bottom part was just kind of a nightmare, and we ended up having to try different size screwdrivers. At one point I even used, I believe it was a tester for electricity to try to push in there, but it just would not come out. Eventually I do end up climbing underneath the truck and using a screwdriver to get them out. Our frustration is kind of growing moment by moment, trying to get the bottom part out. It really is quite an ordeal. I mean, we are glad that all the original parts are still there, but it really was hard getting these 4 little things out from the bottom or the underside. This is just showing the connection to the headlight. It's pretty standard for these sealed beam types. You just have to unplug it, and then you have to unscrew the screws from the little metal casing that keeps them in place. For this year, make, and model, we had to use the Sylvania H6054. Don't let anybody else tell you that you can just plug a bulb in, because that's not how sealed beams work. The installation is super easy once you get to this point. Just make sure the connection is clean, and then you just literally plug it in and then screw all the screws back in. These sealed beams are also pretty nice because you don't have to worry about not touching the bulb. And of course, check the headlights before you put the grille back on, because that would be quite a nuisance trying to go through all that just to have the headlights not work. To put the grille back on, we originally started to try to pop it in with the tabs in the truck, but then we decided to just pull the tabs out, put the tabs in the grille, and then feed it in that way. It was a whole lot easier doing it that way. You do have to be careful with 30-year-old plastic, but you do have to push it in just a little bit to get everything to snap into place. And then these weird little pieces underneath the grille just came out. It's nice because then you can paint them, but they just snap back into place. And now we're just putting the side headlights back in, just screwing them back in. The top of the side headlights is missing a bolt on each one, so we just honestly zip tied it to the truck itself. So this is the before picture, and this is the after. They're nice and white. Once again, and as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.